Hey, Art Steedle here, Steedle Brothers Construction. Guys, I love the shop days. Working on our shop today, we're doing a Feeney awning system on the back side, our parking lot side of our building. Added one to the front. This is our second project. First one didn't go as well as this project will go. Second time's always better. Feeney awning. Guys, the sun's bright. This thing's gonna keep the rain off my entryway. It's gonna keep the sun out. I'm excited. I need one. I can't wait. We did one on the front of the building, and you know what? This one's gonna go a lot smoother. Made a few mistakes. First mistake, we tried to put the whole thing together and then put it up. Not the right way to do it. Start with each section and add them as needed. I got Mark with me today. Guys, awning across there. Step one, for me, I find center the opening. Centering your awning may be one of the most important steps. This is how you're gonna get it aligned. You don't want too much of an awning on one side than the other. It's gonna look like you don't know what you're doing. Guys, these kits come in certain sizes. They're not custom. You're gonna have a little bit past on either side. How I come up with my starting point, I find center of my rough opening. From my center, I take the center of what I measure all my awning kits. This one I have 4. I know when I join 4 together, I'm about 19, 1.5 inches long. I take that, I divide it by 2. I put that mark on my center point. I run it past line it up with my center point. Now I know exactly where I need to start from. So wherever that tape measure comes up, if it's 34.5, I go up to the top, I measure past 34.5, that's where I tape my template, that's where I get started. Feeney makes it simple, we know that. Template supplied with the kit. This template, we tape it to the side of the building, shows us exactly where to drill our holes. We also have the bars. These bars and these pins, they allow us to align and join our different sections of our awning as we stack them. Tools we need. For us, we're working on masonry, we need a hammer drill. We're gonna need a hammer to tap in the pins. We're gonna need our screw gun to run the set screws. Guys, you're gonna need a level. You gotta make sure you're level and straight. That's pretty much it, simple. Maybe I'm missing a few things. Obviously, we have a scissor lift, we're lucky. You might be working off a ladder, depending on what your application is. Real simple, easy build. Stay tuned. So because I've already found center, and I know that when I measure all 4 of my units stacked together, that I need to be 18 3/4 past from this edge to here, and that's my starting point. I'm gonna take my template here, and I'm gonna get ready to drill my pattern.
Okay, so you can see your. Okay.
Okay. Guys, don't cheap out on the tape. If you're working with masonry, use red masonry tape. If you're working on wood, use blue tape. You don't want this thing to slip. If it slips and you miss your holes, your awning's gonna be off. Spend the money on good tape. Because this brick is like a split face and it's kind of hard. So what that little pin does is it normally sets you up.
Yeah. Did they give it to you, bro?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So we'll work with 3/8 redheads. We are going to now drill a 3/8 hole. Now, wall thickness It's about a 6-inch block wall thickness. We're gonna go in about 3 inches. Good way to do that is mark 3 inches actually on your drill bit. That way you don't punch all the way through. You don't wanna do that. So I measure my depth, and depending on how deep you wanna go in the wall with your fastener, apply some tape there. That'll give you a guide. That way you don't punch all the way through the wall. I set it on there. Yeah. Holes are drilled. We're going to head down and pick up the awning and get it mounted. This is our starter piece.
Now we're going to need to run our extension.
Jackers don't work when that's the way I use it.
So hey guys, here we are. We're at our very end. This is our last panel that we're going to set on awnings, on our awning kit. So we started with our starter panel. We had 2 center filler panels. Now on our end, you want to reapply that piece of gutter downspout, that little spout that you removed from the very first one, and apply it to the end. This acts like a gutter, guys. So the water comes down here. This is the spout that allows the water to drain outside of your gutter. So you needed to save that from your starter piece, reapply it to your end piece. It's simply just 3 screws. Hold that steady. I'm going to put these up there. Just really lock it in. And just snug it up. Perfect. No, that one's dead, dude. That one's too small. Mia, awning's all wrapped up.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's so cool.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Mia thinks it's cool, I think it's cool, and I'll tell you what, the first one, it didn't go together exactly the way I wanted it to, but this one, way easier. We assembled it piece by piece instead of trying to make it one and put it up there. This one I'm so happy with. Can't wait to build another.